Hello, welcome my channel. The subject of the video is speak about Apple event. Apple products and the peak performance. Apple invalid the last affordable handset, the iPhone SE 3, along with the last generation of iPad Air, and the coronation event we also saw the introduction of an incredibly powerful chipset, the M1 Ultra, along with the Mac Studio and 27-inch Studio display monitor. M1 Ultra chips will be expected the M1 Max to be most powerful chip in the family. Apple invalid the newest member of the M series as the last night event. The M1 Ultra, this 5nm chips is up to 8 more powerful than the M1 chips and almost clever computation of to M1 Max chip. Apple uses 114 billion transistors in the chips. Will include 20 processing cores, a maximum of 64 graphic cores, and a 20-core neural motor that can perform 20 billion processing operations in just 1 second. This Apple chip support up to 128 GB of RAM to meet the need of even the most professional user. iPhone SE 22, after a long wait and the release of many reports and rumors, Apple invalid the third generation iPhone SE at the peak performance. The smartphone is expected to be priced similarly or lower than its predecessor, but Apple increased its price. This Apple phone uses the same design as its current generation, and we still see the use of a 4.7-inch IPS LCD display in this device. Apple has switched to the high-powered A15 Bionic chips for the product, which also use a 5G modem. These chips is included with 6 processing core and 4 graphic cores. This smartphone is sold in different versions with 256, 128 and 64 GB of internal memory, and is equipped with the default operating system iOS 15. The iOS SE 3 lists of a starting price of $429, which is $30 more expensive than last version. iPad Air 5. One of the products of Apple peak performance event was the new generation iPad Air. The tablet is new powerful than ever because it's used the M1 chips and of course provide 5G network to user. This isn't the first time we've seen a Mac level chip in Apple tablet, and in the past the M1 also found its way into iPad Pro tablet. The chips use 8 processing cores and also has 8 processing cores which give user much high power than the 814 Bionic and 815 Bionic. The Apple tablet is included with a 10.9-inch display with maximum brightness of 500 nits, but it does not have a refresh rate of 120 Hz. The tablet selfie camera is now 12 megapixel, which also supports center stage technology. The iPad Air 5 supports the second generation Apple Pencil and has a USB-C support. The iPad Air 5 comes in two versions with 64 and 256 GB of internal storage and is available for a starting price of $599. Mac Studio. One of the most important products of event was Mac Studio, which is a combination of Mac Pro and Mac Mini. Although this product is larger than the Mac Mini, it offers extremely high power to user and also has many ports. These Apple products come in two variants, which are included with M1 Max and M1 Ultra chips. These chips provide user with 10 and 20 cores, and have 64 graphic cores in the Heights model. The neural motor used in these chips use 16 and 20 cores. The model with the M1 Max chip supports a maximum of 64 GB of RAM, while the model with the M1 Ultra can be ordered with 120 GB of RAM. Both versions support up to 8 TB of SSD storage on the top model. Mac Studio has many ports, including 4 Thunderbolt, 2 USB-A port and HDMI port, a 10 GB internal port and a 3.5mm headphone jack. Of course, on the front of this product there are several ports such as a memory card port. Mac Studio starts at $1,999 and can go up to $7,990. Display Studio. Along with Mac Studio, Apple also unveiled a new monitor called Studio Display, priced at a much lower price point than the Apple flagship monitor. The Pro XDR display is powered by a 30 Bionic chip and can also display 1 billion colors. Subscription monitors are included with a 27-inch panel with 5D resolution, which can be ordered with nano texture glasses to minimum light revelation, which of course cost buyer $3,100. This product will be launched on March 8th. The new color for iPhone 30. Apple unveiled a new color for iPhone 30 and iPhone 30 Pro at event. Green. iPhone 30 in green color and Pro model in Meta Green will enter the market from March 8th. But from Friday this week, user is the global market can be pre-processed then. We use the A15 Bionic chip with a dual camera in standard model and triple in the Pro model. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like and comment for me.